Some primary schools in St. Lucie have less than 100 registered students on their rolls. Chief Education Officer Dr. Ramona Archer-Bradshaw says officials are concerned about the development.
At Half Moon Fort, we have 45 students. Ignatius Bayer, we have 53 students. And at the St. Lucie Primary, we have 115 students. I would be interested to know what the persons who live in St. Lucie would recommend based on those enrollment figures. I would like to hear from them. As a ministry, we would like to hear from them so that we can incorporate that into our plan. But there is a plan well underway to try to see how we can make better use of our plants and to ensure, in some instances, that we have higher enrollment rates at particular schools.
The matter has also engaged the Prime Minister's office attention. Director of Citizen Engagement, Roy Morris, says it's something they want St. Lucie residents to help address.
What we want to do is provoke ideas and thoughts out of other people. Clearly, it is an issue that has to be dealt with. These schools were built for significantly more than the numbers that they carry. And it's not just population decline, there's also population shift. People move out of their traditional communities into developed areas. The question is, do we get more people back into the communities? How do we get more people back into the communities? Is there a quality of life that is implicit, that is almost natural to living in rural communities such as those in St. Lucie that we need to encourage people back to, as opposed to wishing to go into X development or Y place?
Some experts say children being schooled closer to their parents' workplaces in city areas contributes to a reduction of the rural school rolls, but Mr. Morris says this is not new.
We recognize that is something that has been around for a long time. Charles F. Broome perhaps is the epitome of a school that takes a commuter school, for want of a better term, right? But beyond that, the larger problem is still the population decline. Ignatius Bayer is not down to 50-odd people because of people going to city schools. It is because the populations are not there.
Dr. Archer-Bradshaw says this impacts common entrance numbers.
There were about 3,729 students writing the Barbados Secondary School entrance examination. Well, last year, we had 3,011 students. When we as a ministry project to the next 7 years, we will have just over 2,000 students who will be in class 4. As a result, the Ministry of Education has begun to assess the situation to determine the feasibility of amalgamation in certain areas. This is the reason that we fully support the Ideas Forum that will be held in St. Lucie, particularly because we have schools in that parish with low enrollments.
Amalgamation is one consideration, but the ministry and the PMO want St. Lucie residents to come out and give their views on the issue at St. Lucie Secondary School on Wednesday at the Ideas Forum.